I grew up in Argo, Springville area. I lived with my grandparents. They were our legal guardians, so we lived with them. We stayed several different places. It was kind of crazy. There was some abuse. So I pretty much had to raise my younger sister until I moved to Big Oak Ranch. I remember feeling relieved. You know, you're like safe. You know, nothing can touch me here. Nothing can come in and get me or take away my food or my clothes or anything like that. You know, when you're young, I didn't really think about how it even got there, just that it was there and it was awesome. But it wasn't until, you know, I was a little older that I realized how the ministry worked and that it took special people to put that there.
You know what, we can have a sign at the door that says we're never full because there's so many different people that jump in that allow us to take these kids. Big 12 Club is a huge part of what it is that we get to do, because what that Big 12 Club does is one person, one family sponsors one kid's basic needs for the whole year. So we have food, we have clothing, we have insurance, shelter, and the emotional and psychological needs of our children. And it's our job to give them every single resource that they need to be successful. And ultimately, that's what the Big 12 Club is. It provides us an opportunity to create an environment that allows our kids to be successful. You know, Stacy is a beautiful, shining example of what that is.
So I'd been cutting hair for 10 years. I always knew that I wanted to own my own business. It was sort of my ministry, really. It was a part of ministry for me. I could love on people, get to know people, and share part of my story with them.
She's learned a lot from the ranch.
Leviticus 27:30 says, 1/10 of the produce of the land belongs to the Lord, and
it molded her into who she is and to who she was going to become. I got to be the recipient of that as her husband, to see that fruit that was instilled into her early. Morals, character, and integrity, and how she carries herself. I think she learned all that from being around godly people, and people were pouring into her.
And now that foundation has led her to a godly man and 2 beautiful children. And she has found her calling serving others.
You want to be able to brush this to the side?
And now she comes back, and once a month she comes and she cuts all the kids' hair. And her children don't ever have to worry, and she's broken a cycle and she's changed a generation forever.
So if it weren't for Big Oak Ranch, I wouldn't be able to tell you all this great stuff. I don't know that I would even have the family that I have now. So I'm forever grateful for Big Oak Ranch.
What we're investing in today is the godly man, the godly woman, the good husband, the good mother through this Big 12 Club. And you're a huge part of allowing us to do that.